accept this, that this is my old customer. I was a good friend of his, he was a good friend of mine, and he was sinning, and I was telling him what to do. Allah Ta'ala says, be careful. Be careful. إِنَّ الَّذِينَ اتَّقَوْا إِذَا مَسَّهُمْ. If you start to pray salah, you understand the deen, you're going on jamaat, on tabligh, you're sitting in bayans, in lectures, and you understand the deen of Allah, and Allah Ta'ala's messages come into your heart, then what will happen? You are getting cured and better, but remember of one thing, be cautious and careful of everything. You are not solid, you're not saved yet. You're not saved there. Think this carefully. Remember what I'm saying. Don't just think that I'm praying salah now, and I'm a good individual, and I'm pious now. Allah says, beware. Beware. That إِذَا مَسَّهُمْ طَائِفٌ مِّنَ الشَّيْطَانِ. What will happen? That one thing will make you have to be very careful and very rigid and careful is shaitan. Because shaitan, who is your genuine and real enemy, and they will never leave you. The shayateen are the plural, there are many of them. They will not let you go. Allah Ta'ala says, إِذَا مَسَّهُمْ طَائِفٌ مِّنَ الشَّيْطَانِ. That what will happen then? Shaitan will say, oh, let's get this person away from the deen, let's deviate him. And he's gone towards salah, he's doing dhikr, he's remembering Allah, he's reciting Quran. This sinner of yesterday, oh, what's he doing now? So shaitan will come, double attack he will come with. Every method, every excuse under the sun will come upon you. Thoughts will come, whispering of shaitan, friends will come, people of the world will come, dramas will be played out by shaitan, and he will try to deceive and take the person astray from many angles as you're walking, talking. When you come to the deen, or you're already in the deen, don't be 100% confident that you are saved, and that's it, because shaitan is behind you, next to your shadow. He's with you all the way in parallel. So Allah Ta'ala says, I'll give you the cure now for this. Subhanallah. So clear is Allah Ta'ala explaining to us the reality of life. Allah says, come to the deen, but shaitan will come. And when shaitan comes, what will be the solution? What should you do? Allahu Akbar. تَذَكَّرُوا فَإِذَا هُمْ مُبَصِرُونَ. Allah says, one thing will save you at that time. If you want to be cured, if you've come on the deen, you're practicing the deen, shaitan attacks you, تَذَكَّرُوا فَإِذَا هُمْ. Then take hold of the assistance of mine that I give to you to save you. That when you start to go astray, when you start to get weak, and shaitan makes you feel weak, and your deen becomes weak, and such bad situation comes upon you, then take hold of one assistance. Nothing will save you at that time. تَذَكَّرُوا فَإِذَا هُمْ مُبَصِرُونَ. Start my dhikr. Remember me, your eyes will open clearly. Subhanallah. Straight away, Allah Ta'ala says, start to do the dhikr of Allah. Allah says, then your eyes will open. Which eyes? Not the physical eyes, the eyes of the heart will open. Beware, don't do this, Allah says. Allahu Akbar. So, this is how Allah Ta'ala saves those people. Allahu Akbar. Verily, Allah says, those who are conscious of me, who remember me, and whenever any dark suggestion from shaitan touches them, then Allah Ta'ala says they will see things clearly. Allahu Akbar. That if those people who don't understand these words, they don't say, no, we're fine, what's going to happen to us? Allah Ta'ala says that if you don't take the solution of mine that I've given to you, what happens then? Allah says, then there will be a worse situation. Then shaitan, he grabs those people. Shaitan grabs those people. Allah Ta'ala says shaitan drags them, and he drags them and he makes them his friend, and then he takes them into the darkness. Astaghfirullah. So now we need to see that the dhikr of Allah is a great thing. Great thing. Allah Ta'ala says, for those people who totally have come away from the path, they've become muttaqi, they've got taqwa. Inna ladina taqaw. Allah Ta'ala is speaking to those people that you have reached to that destination. You're doing good deeds. You've become pious. And you have become well known in the area or in the locality in society. But you cannot be saved until you follow the guidance of Allah. Sahaba, Rasulullah addressed them, O my companions, shall I not tell you a thing that is the best from all of your deeds? Close to Allah, it is the purest of deeds. And this deed will elevate you the most. Bala ya Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam, please tell us, what can there be? What can there be that is better than all of this? Allah's Nabi sallallahu alaihi wasallam said, dhikr Allah. Dhikr Allah, the remembrance of Allah. And this is true. Verily, the Quran is explaining this to us, prescribing that the best of deeds, the best from all the deeds. Why? Because it will protect your deeds. Shaitan will not attack then the rest of your deeds. Allah's Nabi sallallahu alaihi wasallam said, it's the purest of deeds. Why? Because your other amal, it will keep the sins away from your deeds, because it will keep you pak and pure. It will purify you. So the best of deeds, the purest of deeds, because it will take the sins away from you, and the highest in elevation rank, because when you do deeds with dhikr in parallel, then Allah Ta'ala says the deeds will be kept clean and safe, and they will elevate you every time. Subhanallah, every moment and second, if you do dhikr in parallel with all the other amal,